Hello. Because this week's work requires some literary research, meaning work to find sources of supporting quotations for the topic of a paragraph or the thesis of an essay, I want to show you how you can do this work in the Coastline Library. You'll be doing your research this week to find out more about an important political figure. So, for an example, I will be doing the same thing. I will use the reference section of the library to find out some facts about a political leader from the 1970s. And to do this, I'll start by following this link from the home page of our site to the Coastline Community College Library, which will open in a new tab, and will look something like this. Now, bear in mind that the software I'm using to make these video lectures is only showing part of the screen, but this is kind of what the library looks like. You'll recognize it when you see it. Now, I'm doing general research for a paragraph or an essay, actually, that I'm writing in an English 100 class. So I'll want to look in the ebooks and databases, and further than that, I'll want to save myself a little trouble by not looking in all of these databases for the information I need. Again, this is a minor project for an English 100 class, so it should work just fine for me to look in an encyclopedia. And for the purposes of this lecture, I will look in the Encyclopedia Britannica. You'll notice when you go to the library that the Funkin Wagnall's New World Encyclopedia is also available. Your choice, they do pretty much the same thing. So to look in the Encyclopedia Britannica, I click the link. I'm pretty sure that because this is an online class, everyone here is familiar with how to use a search engine. So I will use the search engine to search for the political leader Jimmy Carter, President of the United States. I'm given a link to an article. I'm going to go to that article. Once I've arrived at the article on Jimmy Carter, I'm going to read it. Now, for the purposes of this lecture, I've cheated a little bit. I have, in fact, already read this article. You can also read it if you go to the Encyclopedia Britannica by following just the same steps that I've followed. And I want to read a little bit about his presidency. And in fact, the sentence that I like best is right about here. It says, Carter the populist was quick to criticize Congress and to take his agenda to the American people. That's a sentence that I want to use from this article in my essay. So I'm going to use computer technology to press the right button of my mouse, select copy from the menu that appears on my screen, and then I will go back to my Word document. Here at my Word document, I will right-click my mouse and press paste, and here is a sentence from the source that I can use in my paragraph or essay. I used cut and paste so that I could be sure that I'm quoting accurately. These are exactly the words used in the Encyclopedia Britannica. However, I don't want my reader to think that I have written these words myself. That would be plagiarism, and it's wrong. So I will need to cite this source. Fortunately, the Britannica website provides us with a button labeled Cite that we can press to get a citation in the MLA style. So again, I can just highlight this, copy it, and paste it to my Word document. Now, when I need to use this quotation in my essay, I can use it exactly because I've cut and pasted. And I can cite it to demonstrate to my reader that I'm not the author of this quotation, that I'm using it for support for a point I'm trying to make. I hope this example will help you with this week's project and with all the other literary research that you'll be doing as you continue your academic work. As always, thank you for your time and attention.